What's up, YouTube? So I'm doing more of the game one losers. That's all I talk about was who lost. And we're going to get the Grizzlies, the Magic, the Heat, and the Rockets in this room. And we're going to break it down. Yeah, it's all off the top of the dome. And it's pretty self-explanatory. This might be one of the worst first round playoff mismatches of situations I've ever seen. I'm going to keep it 100. I mean, the Grizzlies, like, yeah, y'all beat Dallas, who were depleted. AD played by himself, and those other couple of them cats were throwing up Easter eggs. What was that mess with Ja Morant? But you see, he's on an audition tour. He's gone out of Memphis, and the writing's on the wall. Getting a new coach, they just don't have no soul. They don't have nothing to mess OKC with. And the ironic thing is the league MVP, Shai Alexander, SGA, who didn't really even ball like that. They still tore that behind up by 50-plus points. If someone puts a 50 burger on you like that, you ain't ready. You ain't going to be ready, and no one respects you. So you already are walking wounded. And you might get lucky if OKC lets their guard down and give you a game, but it's only because of Ja Morant hanging on the rim with some heroics or something, but it ain't going to be enough. Your team is not there. So I don't see you lasting much longer. And that game one, that was embarrassing. You didn't even bother to show up. Then we get to Orlando, who I like. I like Pablo a lot. I like Banchero. You know, they got a couple pieces, but they're missing what we call a superstar guy who can really take that team with what they got. They're just a bunch of collection of parts. If Boston plays their best and doesn't slack, and I know Tatum had his wrist dangle a little bit, but if Boston plays at their best, this got all the makings of either a gentleman sweep or a broom. They're just not there. They're not there, you know. And they don't have that piece. You know, their average team, they're kind of happy to be there. They will be putting up feisty to an extent, but if Boston plays defense, can score, it's not much of a game. We like Orlando, but we know that, hey, they about 2 or 3 years away and a piece or two. So, you know, and last I checked, much as I like Banchero and all that, T-Mac and then Penny Hardaway and Shaq and them ain't coming through that door. So just keeping it 100 when I look at that. Then we get to the Heat, who are my team, but let's keep it 100. The Jimmy Butler's gone, and that magical play-in tournament run is not going to work. They're going against a better version of what they are. Cleveland had the best record in the East for a reason. And if Cleveland just gets their fives cracking 15 each, that's a blowout.